World Cup here in Valencia, the Spanish round, and we're at round 7, and we're looking at the Clark Grand Prix squad, the number 6 squad of Muldoon and Guzman, who got there first, and being wished the best of luck there by Dad Jack Muldoon, the Clark Grand Prix Honda team manager, who sporting a kilt. We hope he doesn't throw that kilt widely up in the air and show us the dreadful turkey's head he has done previously, bless him, and proving that in fact Scotsmen don't wear anything under their kilts. Please Jack, no. They had their first rostrum at Misano a week ago. Brilliant result for them, and they have qualified on the second row of the grid here. It is of course the famous pointed grid, so the Clark Grand Prix boys are on actually the third row of the grid there, number 6. That's the 3-man row alongside Jansen Hopkinson and Stevie Abbott and Jamie Biggs, and then the 2-man row in front of them is Steinhausen and Parzer, the number 8 Suzuki, and Klaffenbach Harney, the number 2 Suzuki, the OKM machine on the left, and of course that menacing number 1 at the front of Steve Webster and Paul Woodhead. And we are looking forward to round 7 as they head off on their warm-up lap. There are only 17 outfits on the grid, and the reason for that is that we lost one of the guys, unfortunately, after an accident in training, which means that they weren't able to make the start. We've also lost, incidentally, Brian Gray, the second of the Clark Grand Prix teams. We've lost Hausenberger, who was 4th in the championship up until that point. So rather unfortunate for him that he's not able to make the start. Hausenberger, he had not had a chance to go out because of technical problems in the first qualifying session. In the second qualifying session, which was a wet one, having had no chance to really set a respectable time, he crashed in the first turn, and his passenger Waffler was injured. So that was it really. They were out of it, which is a great shame for Hausenberger and Waffler, because as I say, they were lying in 4th place in the championship, and of course they're not going to get any points today. 55 points at the moment. Steinhausen is 3rd in the championship with 88. Klaffenbach and Harney are on 117, and the leaders and defending champions, Steve Webster, of course, with new sidekick Paul Woodhead on 135. Steve Webster, number 22 outfit of Tom Hanks, and Ian Simmons has also made a great start and is right there in the reckoning as they come howling past us for the first time. Many thousands of cc's of screaming sidecars. Steinhausen, Webster, Klaffenbach, Abbott, Hanks 5th, Molyneux in 6th place, Van Giel 7th, Ian Guy in 8th place. Good here. The Clark Grand Prix squad, I beg your pardon, Rob, has got through ahead of Molyneux and Hill, so they really are making tremendous progress. And the outfit that didn't arrive until 3 o'clock Thursday morning, because had been after limping through the night with a puncture in its rear inside tyre of the trailer. They were extremely happy after that terrific performance at Misano. No problems throughout practice. Tyre problems in choosing the right compound, but no problems like that. Verbeek did a 1:43.5 on that lap. Abbott a 1:44.1, Jansen 1:44.1, Hanks 1:45.4, and Muldoon 1:43.393. Muldoon, if he hadn't hashed his start of the Clark Grand Prix outfit, Stuart and Chris very, very confident for a rostrum finish this weekend again. But you've got to get out the start, boys, to do that, because you've got to catch up with these big heavyweights up front. New American sponsors in Teledyne Relays. Very happy with the performance of the team of the Clark Grand Prix team in Misano, and negotiations going on for next year. So come on, boys, get yourselves in the frame. Steinhausen, Webster, Klaffenbach are the first 3. Abbott, Jansen, Muldoon are 4th, 5th and 6th. Hanks has been pushed back to 7th, Molyneux 8th. And there is the moment at which the Clark Grand Prix outfit of Muldoon and Guzman forced its way inside a surprise. Tom Hanks and Ian Simmons just keeping his backside clear. 15 laps to go. Lap has taken the lead. Webster at a 1:43.378. Steinhausen 1:43.3. Abbott 1:43.5. So those guys keeping up a terrific pace, and Paul Muldoon has moved through